What's going on YouTube? So today we are bringing back the Hey Coach video series, and what I want to talk to you all today about is how to break a weight loss plateau. Now obviously I know that there are a lot of individuals that go through fat loss phases, and sometimes they eventually will stall out, leaving them sitting there confused about why this may happen. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you today about is your cortisol response, or the stress response that your body goes through anytime you are under a massive amount of stress. Now, if you're anything like me, chances are you want to be able to improve your body composition. You want to be able to build muscle. You want to be able to get lean. And part of going through that process is understanding that that process in and of itself is actually quite stressful on your physiology. Now, acute stress or short-term stress is actually a good thing. It's our body's normal, natural response. However, if you go through a fat loss phase and it is chronic, so maybe it's 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and you go through this fat loss phase without having any potential mitigation strategies, you're actually putting yourself in a position where you can become more cortisol dominant or stress dominant. And this essentially puts you in a position where you could begin to develop more blood sugar, which puts you in a position where you can have insulin resistance, okay? And it will halter or stop fat oxidation from occurring. So what I want to talk to you today about is how to actually implement a tool, a system, a trick, something that you can do to help you break that plateau. Now, what I'm going to show you real quick right here is a graph of one of my clients' tracking data. And I want you to take a notice at the very top of this. And you see that she was stalled out about 148 to 149, okay? Now, we decided to implement a diet break because we were experiencing weight loss resistance, or a stress response that was stopping us from continuing to achieve fat oxidation. So what we decided to do is increase her calories by roughly about 300 to 400 calories, take her carbohydrates up for 5 days in a row. This would basically be a concept known as a diet break, but this is a shorter form of a diet break, so we only used 5 days. I've had tremendous success using diet breaks anywhere from 5 days to 7 days to 10 days to even 2 weeks, even using them as maintenance periods when people are kind of in between losing maybe the first 10 pounds, take a break, lose the second 10 pounds, take a break, lose the last 10 pounds and take a break. Now, I think this is a phenomenal tool to use, and you can obviously see there in that information that I provided you, she was able to drop roughly about 4 to 5 pounds by using the diet break. Now, why is this? I believe what actually is happening is that by implementing this diet break, you are lowering the stress response to dieting, okay? Now, I think it's also a really beneficial idea to put yourself in a position where you can remove some of that training intensity. If you're doing a bunch of cardio, like HIIT cardio or long forms of cardio, maybe an hour or more than that, taper some of that cardio back and then really drive home the importance of ensuring that they're getting really good quality sleep. And typically over the course of time, this is going to rev the metabolism back up. It's going to make fat oxidation more likely in the future when you re-implement the calorie deficit. And that's essentially exactly what we are doing with this specific client right now. So hopefully this helps answer the question about what to do when you hit a weight loss plateau, and then provide you an actual real life example of what that would look like from a macronutrient implementation perspective, so that maybe you, somebody right now, are dealing with the same exact problem and you're really not sure what to do. Here's what I can tell you is it's not going to be the best thing for you to just keep on pushing the gas pedal. That's going to cause a heightened stress response, and then that will likely lead you to more functional problems that you may end up having to fix later. Functional problems such as poor sleep quality, functional problems such as poor digestion and micronutrient and macronutrient breakdown, because the stress response actually lowers digestive enzymes in the GI tract and in the stomach that actually allow you to break food down. It can also lead to things like constipation and irregular bowel movements, which we don't want to experience any of that either. So one of the best tips that I can provide anybody inside of a fat loss phase is to not just put yourself into a deficit and stay there for a prolonged period of time, but actually begin to think of what tools do I have at my disposal. I'm watching this video, I'm learning a little bit more about fat loss. What kind of tools can I implement, even if it's ahead of time? You can think proactively. What can I do to help break up the monotony of maybe setting a goal to get lean or get shredded and lose 10, 20, 30 or more pounds? I want you to think about professional athletics for a second and understand that even the best professional football players in the world, they have a halftime. They have water breaks. They have these things that break up the monotony of the calorie deficit. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if y'all have any questions for me, please just go ahead and head on over to my social media. It's at William_Grazione, and you can ask me any questions there, and I will be making talking head videos, educational videos for our audience here on YouTube moving forward. I'm also really excited because we're going to be bringing back the training vlogs that I've been doing for many, many years, and then I took a break from them. But I'm excited to bring those back as I do have somebody that's going to be filming me going to the gym and stuff like that. So please hang out on the channel, and if you found value in this video, go ahead, give me a like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I appreciate your time. God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.